Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to BP's Pro Wrestling Corner right here on YouTube.com. I'm your boy BP, your boy Skippy, right back here with you. This is NXT, man. If you cannot see, NXT this week was fantastic. It started off crazy, man. It started off with the OC outside of Full Sail University taking out the Undisputed Era, dude.
Yeah.
What the? I mean, you remember what happened with on SmackDown and on Raw. They're coming to retaliate, and they're coming in a big way here. So,
I was surprised it was just the OC, but
that surprised me too that night.
My favorite part of that whole thing was, "Here's your receipt, boys."
Yeah, as you see, what happened. I think it was on Raw, wasn't it? And was it Raw? Because OC's on Raw. No, yeah, they're on Raw.
Raw's OC.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened on Raw when Undisputed Era showed up there and took out the OC? So now there was a payback. So to speak. But anyway, after that happened, man, we went straight to the ring with the first match. Pete Dunne went one-on-one with Damian Priest in a rematch, and that match was fantastic, dude. I give that match a 4 stars. I was right off the bat automatically. I didn't have to really watch the whole thing to do it, but I did because it was a fantastic match. Pete Dunne ends up getting the victory here, so now they're 1-1.
Yeah.
So, what'd you think about that, man?
Solid 4-star match for me as well. I've always been a fan of Pete Dunne. This Damian Priest guy, I wasn't sure about him. It looks like somebody ripped off a character from Supernatural. And I don't even watch that much Supernatural. I just know what it's about. So
he's growing on me for sure, Damian Priest.
Incredible performer.
Exactly. And in the middle of actually towards the end of this match, after the match was over with, Killian Dane, man, came in and just fucking took both of them out. She's trying to get a little payback for where Pete Dunne a couple weeks back broke his fingers.
Killian Dane's an impressive guy. I really wish Sanity would have worked out on the main roster.
Dude, you know,
he just wasted it
too. Yeah, you had, but you know, to be fair, what's his name? We went to Imperium. He's doing pretty good over there. And Nikki Cross, he's doing good on her singles on.
Eric Young just kind of faded.
Yeah, Eric Young just faded.
We seen him on Raw a couple weeks ago, I think. But
and he was supposed to be the leader of Sanity, so you'd think he'd be having a lot more TV time.
Could you imagine seeing like Sanity versus Undisputed Era though? I think that'd be great.
That'd be fantastic. Sanity versus Imperium, Sanity versus anybody. But yeah, I think it would be great. Anyway, and then, next up, man, we had a singles women's match here, man, with Tainara. If you don't know who she is, Tainara Conti. She's a great female athlete herself. And coming in one-on-one and going against a new star. Well, she's not new, but she's from actually another company. Her name is Santana Garrett. And I guess she got a contract with NXT, and she came in. And but she was no match for, of course, Tainara Conti. 3 stars for this. Tainara did win the match. I give it 3 stars. I don't know. What do you think about that one?
I'll give it 3 stars, too. It was pretty average. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not much to say about it, really.
No, not really.
Got me entertained for 10 minutes or however long it went on. So.
Maybe 6. I don't know what it was. Next up, man, Dakota Kai going 1-on-1 against your NXT Women's Champion, man, this Shayna Baszler. As you guys know, these guys do have a lot of history going against one another. As you know, Shayna probably broke Dakota Kai's arm once or twice, or sprained it in her leg and all that. And these two went 1-on-1 again, and Dakota Kai took it to Shayna, man. And I'm going to tell you what, she almost beat Shayna Baszler. She had her number. It was great to see that. We won't get more than that. Look, Shayna did win that match. I gave her 3.5, 4 stars. But, man, what happened at the end of this was interesting, dude. You had Mia Yim come out with the kendo stick, because you know Shayna, after the match was over, had to jump on Dakota Kai. So Mia Yim comes out there with a kendo stick, and you have all these women out here fighting. Everybody that's going to be in the War Games is fighting.
Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca's on Shayna's team.
Candice LeRae.
That's on Rhea's team. Io Shirai over on Shayna's team. And
Tegan Knox.
Yeah, Tegan Knox is over on Rhea's team. But anyway, speaking of teams, Rhea Ripley had a chance to pick Dakota Kai, and I think that kind of upset Dakota Kai that she didn't, because Rhea Ripley went ahead and picked Mia Yim to be her 4th.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing something here. If you go look back, if you look back at the interview with Dakota Kai or pictures of her reaction to this, Dakota Kai wasn't too happy about the reaction. So I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing a heel turn from Dakota Kai. I'm thinking Shayna Baszler's fourth member is going to be Dakota Kai, but it's going to be a surprise. I don't know. What are you thinking about that, man? Did you catch any of that?
Yeah,
That was kind of weird.
I would be upset too if I was Dakota. You just gave, I would say, a 4-star performance against Shayna.
Right.
And you were going into this match injured, so...
And her team kick member, Tegan Knox, is on Rhea Ripley's team.
Yeah.
So, and for her not to get picked, but her partner did, that's got to be heartbreaking. And you know, she's probably pretty upset. And I would not be surprised.
Absolutely. I would be upset.
I would not be surprised if this does not turn, make Dakota Kai's mind go crazy and start thinking stupid crap and, turning on her partner and Rhea Ripley and them guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure who else Shayna really has to pick from. I was surprised it wasn't
I'm surprised.
Horsewoman.
Shayna,
not Shayna, but Jessamine and
Jessamine and Marina.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that either one of those two are big. And what could have happened here if they really wanted to get back down into it, they could have actually had a whole 4 horsewomen do this if Ronda was ready to come back. That would have been pretty interesting there to see that.
To see Ronda on NXT.
Can you see? Well, yeah, just for maybe a night.
Yeah.
See the 4 horsewomen go against the 4 horsewomen.
Oh, that'd be
in
awesome.
War Games.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, can you imagine War Games? Look, Ric Flair, War Games, Charlotte Flair. Yeah, that would have been perfect to see that. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna move on here. This right here, next match was for the number 1 contendership for the Cruiserweight Championship. We had Tony Nese going 1-on-1 against Angel Garza, man. I thought this match was a fantastic match. Once again, Angel Garza comes out, puts on a performance, and he wins the match. 4-star performance I gave it. So therefore, next week, he's got an opportunity to go against Leo Rush. I think it's going to be a fantastic match, dude.
Yeah, I give this match 3.5. It was entertaining. They're really definitely pushing this Angel Garza kid.
Yeah. So he's part of a really popular wrestling family down in Mexico or something.
And the man of the hour himself, the Moth, came out and tries to shake his hand and say, "Hey, good job," and Angel just smacks him right in the face.
He gives him a fucking slap. So you better be prepared next week. Leo's coming back to look for a receipt, probably for sure on that. But that was pretty funny after that happened. Leo just turned around and just gave him a smile. So it was interesting to see that.
I loved Leo Rush.
Yeah, I thought look, man, a lot of people didn't like him when he was Bobby Lashley. I thought he was fantastic. You know what it reminded me of, dude, was the old...
kind of like Teddy Long.
I was going to say Teddy Long mixed with...
we watched that Table for 3 the other day. And...
Yeah, Table for 3 with Teddy Long and the AOP. Or not AOP, but I'm sorry. Bradshaw and APA, yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty good. But, yeah, it did remind me of Teddy Long and the old manager Slick from back in the day. So, he's pretty funny, I thought. Next up, man, we had another match first time match between Isaiah Swerve Scott going against 1-on-1 against Dominic Dijakovic. And that was a fantastic match. I did only give it 3 stars. It could have been better, though. That's why. To me, anyway. Isaiah Swerve Scott is a fantastic, high-flying, athletic dude. We've seen him in matches recently in NXT, and we all know about Dominic Dijakovic going against big boy Keith Lee. What a fantastic guy he is. Yeah, so what do you think about that, man?
I'll actually give it 4 stars. I was very entertained by this match. I was surprised to see Dijakovic win. I thought they were really trying to push this Swerve kid, but just phenomenal match if you ask me.
It was really good, though. I do. I will give it that. But like I said, to me, I just gave it 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little better. But
speaking of Dijakovic, I want to know, where has he been on this NXT invasion? Him and Keith Lee could just destroy people.
He showed up.
Yeah.
If you remember, was it on Raw or SmackDown? No, it wasn't SmackDown.
That's probably Raw.
It was Raw.
Yeah.
He showed up. Raw. Yeah. He showed up with Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, all them guys were there, but it was at the end of the show, though.
Yeah.
It was towards the end of the show, but he did show up.
I think him and Keith Lee could make an unstoppable tag team. Those guys are monsters, and they shouldn't be able to move the way they do for their size.
No, not at all, but they do. Hey, next up, man, was your main event of the night. It was your 6-man tag match between Matt Riddle, of course, the Black Cart Ciampa himself, and Big Boy Keith Lee, going against the OC right here. This match was crazy, hard hitting. I gave it a no stars because I didn't know what to give it because the match didn't end. It ended in I think a disqualification or a no contest. But I should have gave it stars, but I didn't because I didn't know what to do with it. Because the Balor show ends up showing up, Cole ends up showing up. We had a bunch of chaos ensued because Survivor Series is coming up, so they're going to try to make the main event look chaotic as possible for Survivor Series coming up. But yeah, that was crazy, man. How it ended.
As far as the match, I mean, it was very entertaining. I'd give it at least 3 stars, but the whole segment, 4.5.
Yeah, because like you said,
it's really setting up something great.
Yeah, it's 6 primetime stars going against each other here. Before Adam Cole and Balor even got involved in this, the OC, you got you can't say enough about them guys. All 3 of them guys are fantastic. You have the world's greatest tag team because they are.
Yeah.
Now, and of course you have the United States champion, the phenomenal one, against Matt Riddle, Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa. You can't say enough about that guy. And Big Keith Lee, man. Big boy Keith Lee running around that ring like he's a damn cruiserweight.
I think Keith Lee should be world champion. I honest to God think that. I'd love to see Keith Lee beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar.
Dude, that would be a fantastic match. I'd like to see that myself.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
So,
can you imagine that? Big boy gets big boy there. That'd be great. Fantastic.
I want to say my favorite part of the night was probably just that last 30 seconds of AJ Styles, putting up the click sign for Finn Balor.
And I thought he was going to bite.
Returning with the Bullet Club. So we might see something interesting here.
I thought I was going to see Finn Balor do that, but like you say, he did do the Bullet Club thing. Yeah. But something's going to happen, dude. I'm not sure, but...
I had read that AJ Styles really pushed for the OC versus Undisputed Era at Survivor Series. But unfortunately...
How they have the tag teams
and the U.S. belt.
Yeah.
That match probably can't work out. I've heard it's going to be on NXT coming up before Survivor Series.
That'll be... If that's the case, this week or the following week, because 2 weeks away is Survivor Series. So, it's going to be fantastic to see what happens. But anyway, you guys, that is your NXT review from us. Anything else you got to say about this whole bout?
I was just a little shocked there wasn't more main roster invasion besides the OC.
I think we got 2 weeks still. So I'm sure NXT is gonna go to Raw, go back to SmackDown, and there's 2 weeks to see Raw or SmackDown, which we're getting that too. Probably on a SmackDown show, invade NXT. So, something's going to happen. Something's has to give here. But I think this year's Survivor Series is probably going to be the best Survivor Series we've had in a long time.
Yeah,
dude. Absolutely. I'm telling you right now. But, man, hey, for me and my boy Skippy right here, man, I appreciate you guys joining us right here on the corner right here. And as always, you got to like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Hit that post notification button up there for all our videos, man. Get everything. And until next time, man, just meet us right back here on the corner.